Good afternoon. So I am in the car and I'm getting ready to head out to Myakka River State Park. I booked a cabin for 2 nights. I was supposed to come out with the family, but I kind of sort of screwed up and looked at the wrong calendars, so nobody could come with me. So I'm going by myself, and I'm actually kind of excited about that too. But anyway, I am getting ready to head out. Don't worry, I'm not driving right now. I'm parked, but getting ready to head out. And when I get there, I will, I guess, show you the cabin, and we'll come along with me as I do whatever I do for the next 2 days. So I just got here, got all checked in, and I'm gonna give you a quick tour. So I parked back here, and nice little short walk. I've already been in the cabin just to check it out, but gonna give you all a quick tour. It's very rustic, and I already knew that before I got here, but very quaint and rustic, and it's got the like palm log siding. Nice little bathroom. Let's see here. I did open up a couple of the windows just because it's such a beautiful day. Figured I'd get some fresh air in here. The water right now is non-potable, but I brought plenty of water, and the up at the front gate, they've got free water for anybody that needs it because it's non-potable right now. I don't really know why, but it doesn't matter because I've got plenty of water. And here's my living room, my cozy living room, fireplace. It does have heating and AC if I should need it. And there's my cozy little sleeping area. There's some extra pillows and sheets, I think, in there. And this nice back porch. I did bring a chair so I can sit on my back porch. And there is a grill and a picnic table and a fire pit. But there is currently a fire ban. So I did bring a bunch of firewood so that I could have a nice, so I could have a nice fire tonight. Sit by the fire and just relax and enjoy the evening. But there's a fire ban, so I will not be doing that. But I do have all my groceries. I brought stuff to make dinners and just a couple of books, and I don't really know what I'm going to do, but tomorrow I am planning to go back up to the front by 8. The line gets pretty long, but because tomorrow is a weekday and not a weekend, I'm just going to go back up at 8, which is when they open, and I'm going to get a permit for the deep hole hike. And I think they only give out, I might be wrong, but I think it's only 30 a day to go do that hike. So I'll just drive back up. The front is real close to here. I'll drive back up, get there by 8, get my permit, and then go do that. And that should be exciting. See some alligators and some other wildlife. And I think they have a program where they'll like lend you binoculars because I don't have any. So anyway, I'm pretty excited about that, but I'm gonna go get my car unloaded and put my food away, and then it is 4:08, so I'm gonna relax for a little bit, and then I'm gonna make some dinner. So I'll see you guys later. I'm all set up in the cabin, got my stuff in the kitchen, got my bed set up. I'll show you that in just a second. But it is now 4:45, so I'm gonna take a quick drive around and see what I can see in the park. I know they've got the canopy walk, a bird walk, and a couple of other things going on out here. So I'm just going to take a quick drive before it gets dark. And let me show you my bed real quick. So they do provide the linens, but you just have to make the bed yourself. So you see that one's unmade, and they've got everything you need there, towels and sheets and everything. I've got some windows open for a nice cross breeze. There is a fan, and then there's AC and heat too if you need it. And that is a legit fireplace. I stayed at another cabin one time and it had an electric fireplace, but that one's legit. But that's my home for the night. And now I'm gonna go do some exploring and be back later to make some dinner.
One more quarter. Here you go. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm at the canopy walkway. And it's one way up. Then you go across. And that side has the tower you can see way up top. So I'm gonna climb these stairs and catch a video across the top. Alright. Coming up the last couple stairs. It's the canopy walk. Sways a little bit. As you go. That's the top of the tower. I was just up there. Beautiful evening. Really pretty sunset. But while I was up there, the sun was actually covered by the clouds. But now it's deciding to come out. Beautiful. So after I did the bridge, the canopy walk, and the tower, I'm just going on the little nature trail. I can hear the night bugs starting, so I gotta make sure I get back quickly, but I think I'm almost back. But anyway, it's just really pretty out, and I've had some really good views of the sunset, and it's just a little bit breezy. It's nice and quiet. I can hear owls starting to do their night thing, and like I said, the night bugs, I can start to hear the night bugs. Look at that little guy. Nice. Anyway, so yeah, I think I'm close to the end of this pretty little nature walk. Then I'll head back. I'll drive to the end of the park and just see what's out there, and then head back to my cabin, make some dinner. Okay, I just pulled my car over because of this. And there are like herds of deer out there. Yeah, there's just a ton of deer out there. Can't really see them on the camera. I tried, but what a gorgeous view. Look at that. Oof. Okay, I'm back for my hike. It's dark outside. I explored. I saw a beautiful sunset. Now I've got my grilled cheese, tomato bisque on. Got some water, and it's shaping up to be a beautiful night, cooling off. I'm gonna sit down and enjoy my dinner. Good morning. It is 8:30 in the morning. I just stood in line at the front gate, and I got there right at 8 and stood in line to get my permit for deep hole. So I've got my permit. Let's see, it's just a little paper, whatever. But I did get my permit for Deep Hole. I'm in the parking lot for the preserve, which is where Deep Hole is. So you have to leave the park, leave the main entrance of the park and like drive down the road just a smidge. I'm just waiting for just a second for the group in front of me to start their hike, so I'm not walking with them. I did check out, you can check out binoculars from the park. So I went ahead and did that so I can just see what kind of critters I can see out there. But yeah, I'm really excited that I got a permit because not too many people behind me actually made it through for the 30 total permits for the day. But I got one. I got my day pack all ready, and I'm just going to wait just a moment, and then I'm going to get out and start my hike, see what I can find. So I just started my hike. Got a lot of stuff going on right here. Got my binoculars on. Obviously I wasn't the first person out here, but I gave the group in front of me a little bit of space so I could feel like I'm alone. But it is a beautiful morning, and right now it's just on the that's where I came from. I mean, this is where I'm going. But anyway, beautiful morning. It was 48 degrees this morning, but it's warming up quick, and it's gonna be a warmish day in the 70s. But most of this hike, from what I've seen and heard, is just like open prairie, so it's gonna be nice and sunny. And like I said, I got my binoculars. Oh, I did want to say that both the permit and the binoculars were free, so that's nice. Just gotta turn the permit and the binoculars back in when I head back into the park. So gonna see what kind of critters I can see. Hopefully they're not all, I'm sure they're all scared away from people going in front of me, but we'll see. I know I'll see alligators at least. So here we go. So this is just a dry prairie. Yeah, all this palmetto, and I believe, I'm not positive, but I believe all this other shrubbery is gallberry. I would definitely have to confirm that somehow, but I think that's what it is. But it is beautiful. I'm wondering if all these are just waiting for me to become roadkill for them. They're all circling and just accumulating here. Not today, guys. Not today. Good afternoon. It is 1:38 in the afternoon. I finished Deep Hole. It was amazing. Went back to my cabin, ate some fruit, got some water, and now I'm on one of the other trails in the park. I don't know how far I'm going because it's like an outer loop. It's like 38 miles, I think. Obviously, I'm not doing that today. And then like the options inside are kind of not the best, but there's like several primitive campsites back here. And there is a loop that I'm gonna try to do because I'd much rather do a loop than like out and back and have to repeat anything. So yeah, later on when I figure out how far I'm going, how far I'm capable of going, I'll check back in, but that's what I'm currently doing, and I'll show you the trail real quick. Ooh. There we go, that helps. Anyway, I started around noon, and I'm coming up close to the first primitive campsite, but I'll keep going, see how far I can go. And then I'm gonna get some lunch later. So I'll keep you up to date. Hello. So I'm still hiking. It's about 10 till 3. I have maybe like 2.5 miles back to the trailhead. So, I mean, I fully committed to this loop. So, but yeah, it's going well. Sun just peeked back out. There's been some nice, like gentle cloud coverage for a little while, which has been very helpful. It's still breezy. Definitely got hot. Been out in the like open prairie for a long time, but back in the, you know, you can see where I am. Sunny, but also shady. But it's been a lovely day and definitely tired, but like I said, I committed to the loop. So right now I'm just looking to see if I can find any bears or any panthers. Let you know what I find out. It's 4:20. I finished my hike about 20 minutes ago, and I came up to the I think it's called the Lazy Gator Cafe or something, but the actual cafe is being renovated, so they have a food truck right now. And I got myself a little snack. First of all, there's the lake. It's nice and breezy, but I got the world famous gator bites, so we'll see how good they are. I brought the binoculars with me still, so just checking out some wildlife. Gonna have a snack, then I gotta go turn in my binoculars. Good morning. It's about 7:40. I'm just sitting here enjoying my coffee, watching the sunrise, and yeah, so yesterday I ended up doing it was almost 12 miles on that loop after the 4.5 for Deep Hole. Good day. And then I made some dinner and watched a movie on Netflix last night in the cabin. But this morning I'm just going to take my time, sip my coffee, and just take my time packing up, and then I might go up to the food truck to see what they have for breakfast, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. And then I'll check out and head home. But it's been a really great trip. Deep Hole was great. My hike yesterday was really enjoyable. It was a beautiful day, beautiful weather, and overall a really nice couple days out here at Myakka. And yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up, and then I'll see you guys next time.